Yo, 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 yo. We are back. We are back with the Mac, actually. And I gotta say, according to my stats, I have about a 4.3 win rate here with Mac. And here's a minor spoiler. This probably won't make it on the YouTube if I get 4 wins. So if you're seeing this, I'm still alive. No, that got dark. That was a never like that. Do I want blank slate? The thing about Mac with me right now is I can't trust my intuition because everything I do leads to losses. Do I play blank slate a lot? I kind of do. It's probably not bad. Aludel though, early, right? We certainly don't hate that. We already have a good kind of econ package going up with the calcinator. I think let's go for Viper. Work that poison synergy early. Yeah. But yeah, trying to mix it up here. I actually had quite a bit of recent success with Vanessa on a run I wasn't recording. Had a really cool 10-win build where we went essentially full aquatic with poison and got the new skill where your shield equals poison on the enemy. And then I had a toxic pearl. So yeah, that was a sick run. And it was actually close at the end. It took a lot. So fun stuff. And what am I doing now? I want another medium. What would I be looking for? Probably one of the new quest items. It would make filling the board awkward because I do want Toxic Fang out there. Probably want a small vendor. Like the rest of reagents.
You picked that up quickly. Maybe I'm getting better at this.
This board is pretty decent. Yeah. Toxic Fang might be worse than... Is it worse than Venomander? It makes you stronger. It does worse. For the Nightshade synergy there.
Go ahead, underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
This board's not very good, so getting that enchanted item is a bit of a feels bad moment for Vanessa. Yeah, I wouldn't be stoked if I were him. Be an easy dub. And I think this is where I go wrong on Mac most of the time. I don't abuse his insane early starts, and I start instantly hunting quest items and throwing away the early game when this item right here is, what, 3 free wins a lot of the time? So, just probably playing him wrong, and I need to fix that. I'm definitely playing him wrong. I shouldn't be getting 4 wins on average.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
Which one? I think we want the silver item here. That's sick. Okay, how do we... I don't think I need barbed claws. We do want to econ. No assaults. Sure. The last few times I've tried fighting a ventriloquist have gone quite poorly. I'm wondering with is that? That's 12, and that's 12. Well, if it's gonna be 12 anyway, then we should just have a better item. This seems so dumb. No, I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Just don't think we have it. Throwing a... I have kind of been reaching for fights a lot too. Probably... And if I throw them on Vanessa or a slightly stronger, in my eyes, mid-game character, it doesn't matter as much. But on Mac, I think you're just kind of really inting away the game.
I have no time for
And like getting Keen Eye is just fine. Just fine. So need some transform. We need catalysts. Getting a catalyst generator would be nice.
I'll help you find who does.
Retort over calcinator. I don't think I really need to. None of them are probably gonna see the board anyway. Oh, those are some options. Okay, so I've never run Idle Decay, but I'm pretty sure it's good. So now which one do we want? I think Aludel is our focus here. Ugh. Keep Toxic Fang. There's...
Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
Now the question is, do we want to get Nightshade? It's scaling, obviously. We're getting rid of too much.
After all these centuries,
For something that probably doesn't matter. Hilariously, I think that's our best board. Oh, but do I transform it? Transforming that makes me worse for the next fight. I think I'll just econ this way, because that's the 3 gold I would have gotten anyway. I'm toxic, bruh. Mac players.
Dust, I will remain.
Same though.
I have faced 82 foes exactly like you.
Sword
People
King.
are a pattern.
It looks like a worse version of me, unless that 12% crit comes into play. Was I wrong? I was very wrong.
Another step closer to the
Yeesh,
formula
what?
of life.
Guess it was the... Yeah, it was the Silver Nightshade. That was the difference, huh? Like my Aludel cleared his, but... Well... Yeah, the Sword Cane actually did a lot of work. Maybe it was... Maybe having a chunk of lead on the board isn't actually good. Oh, man. You know? It's probably true. It's probably true.
You see landfill, I see buried treasure. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything. That's been sitting there 20 years.
I want to do
waiting for you.
this, actually, because this is going to stick around for the long term. I realize the Aludel is better, but eventually that will be off the board. Hard to not take Rocket Boots. Well, is it? Maybe it's not. I don't have any haste, and well, no, I do. Sorry, I have Smelling Salts, but it doesn't look like we're going slows. Kind of just want a knee brace.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that final.
What else? What else? What else? What else? Is that worth it? 4 damage? Probably not. What am I doing? Shadow Cloak, Toxic Fang, and then I regret not getting the...
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Let him cook? Question mark.
Hooey! Now that's a bargain. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
I don't know if I cooked there. Might have cooked myself. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Haludel is now a pure econ item, and I'm gonna clear that. Wait, Quiz, what are you doing? I don't have any reagents. Oh, okay. Chill for a second. For this fight, we definitely can run it like this.
Let's go!
Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think Tricky the Right has the energy that I one day aspire to have. But I'm only one coffee deep this morning. Peek behind the curtains. It is morning time, and one coffee's just not doing it for me.
Seeing spots here.
I gotta start shaking before we get the energy up. Okay. This is promising.
Curio sells junk.
Early knee brace. We got some early strength going.
They have stories.
I don't know.
Each new discovery.
This one might make it. It's gonna be the run. I think I want Calcinator upgraded.
I respect loyalty, but Kev's not here. Temper, sharpen, reinforce.
I think I want Calcinator upgraded. Gotta make the board as aesthetically pleasing as possible. And we'll bump up some income and fight a same as me, Vanessa. Okay.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson.
My fight isn't with you, but if you
The
insist.
Shadow Cloak Fang angle is probably the next one to go off the board, right? Oh, wide weapon crow's nest? I guess it depends on how often I get crit here. Okay. Yeah, sure. You win.
You fall like a boulder.
Oh, those crits,
I
you're
flow like a
you're cooked. Also, Cleaver. That's fun. Alright. Cool build. I imagine that turns into one weapon down the line. But you know what? That was cool. What do we want to upgrade? Cloak? Perhaps. I could just upgrade this idol. It's coming in soon, right?
Smart shoppers buy vintage. They don't make these like they used to.
At least I think it is. I don't know. That is neat.
I would never debate.
Poison items, please. Thank you.
Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
Single weapon. I'm gonna turn into Vanessa.
Pelago belongs to us now.
Yeah, I probably won't, but I want to be given the option to throw. It's more interesting that way. I don't know. Maybe it's not a throw. Oh, I would much rather put this invuln pot here, obviously, so yeah. Give me the potion.
Captain a ship.
It's really good on Mac. Weapons. How many weapons that we're looking for?
Few warriors live to retire.
Should I have known the answer to that before
by my
clicking on it?
weapons, and you might.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Lufo teaches stillness. I prefer action. And when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
Closer and closer.
Board got better.
Hear my sister's laughter.
Goodness. What a choice. I feel like Mac kind of struggles to get haste a little bit. That being said, right now we have Rigged and Cloak, so static acceleration is now kind of nice. I do have health scaling kind of built in, so I'm not as worried about that. I think I'm gonna go
You seem lighter. I think you had a breakthrough.
attempt to get crit.
My food is gonna make you unstoppable.
So every 4 seconds this heals 20. That's just 20 divided by 4, which is 5.
That's a
So
healthy
that
diet.
should be a save increase. Except it can't be slowed, so. I don't claim to be a math wizard, but
May I dissect you for
maybe I
study?
just did something really dumb.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Never do public math unless you're forced to. Something better to appear stupid than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. That's a problem I have. Love this guy. Love this build. It's not going to win, but I appreciate what he's trying to do. Because I would have
Like
done the
my
same
crew
thing.
says at
And
the
I would also
bar,
be
Another
winless.
round.
Look at me going silver knee brace like a tryhard. Which is kind of the point. I've not been tryharding as much as I kind of think I should be for someone who's taking stats and all that. Does that count? I mean, either way, I want that. Poison? That's interesting.
I'm gonna rub this stuff on you. Don't make it weird.
Don't make it weird, dude.
Why do my people live in forests? The cities where the wounds are.
It's not big enough to be out there. I think. Now I need a skill that boosts regen for that. It's definitely Gorgon Noble. Juggling, I think Calcinator's better.
Well, aren't you a lovely
Especially for this fight. So what are we looking for? Probably Petrifying Gaze. Toxic Blaze is kind of nice. Like, just take the CDR and get a massive influx of gold.
a Gorgon always?
Any skill would be good. Initial dose, meh, but that said poison on it. Did that count? Sure didn't. That would count.
The Bazaar has many secrets. I will uncover them all.
It's not the potion you wanted to see. Oh, it didn't count. Oh no. Quiz, what are you doing? Poison item there? I mean, I have to look at Goldie.
It's not overpriced. You're over poor.
I love Secret Formula. I think it's cool. It just seems so slow. Like, you have to have 100 regen when you start the fight for this to be good enough. I will not. So, Gold Quillbore. Look about Gold Quillbore. Instead of cloak?
Finally! Someone with taste around.
Really keeping you here to try and get this idol quest done. I don't have any relics or anything, and it doesn't even have that anyway, so what am I talking about?
Why must we do this? Death laughs at us both.
You do.
28-hour fitness kills me too quick. No showcase weights. Ah, this isn't the kind of game you get to stack up a lot of poison, huh? Well, oh no. Cool board roll, obviously. Yeah, that thing seems nuts. Okay, hold up.
Isn't everything.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
Don't see myself going this anymore. TP for the catalyst. I want to try and transform that.
Do you have to leave already?
Probably. Yeah, let's do it.
You
Right,
say
transform your
objective
best
fact.
item.
I say one person's danger.
First. Get out of here. This is best for PvE. Does it be the Lich? Well, he's not gonna use a weapon. So no. Speaking of not using a weapon, I'm not sure that I need that Toxic Fang on the board much longer.
Disgusting creatures.
Little sentient slub shops. So I opened one.
I think so. Oh, I have the 1 second. The bag bug was not going to let me buy Poppy Field there.
Gold becomes goods, then returns to gold, like clouds to the sea.
Or was it just Plague Glaive, actually? Hold on. I mean, your poison items have 10. I have a default multicasting poison. For every 20 poison, this has multi... it's Plague Glaive. Yeah, I think I'm a fool. Sorry.
Your coins are like dust in my palm, but thank you.
Okay, silver upgrade. Ooh. I imagine you scale harder, right?
Well,
Or is it CDR?
good luck then.
Whatever, I'm not even gonna look.
Temper, sharpen, reinforce.
More scaling, sure. Econ plus that's just good. This build seems good actually.
You are a child.
I need to get rigged upgraded, and then it can just be fast enough,
We're out to dethrone a
even though I'm
king,
relying on a
not
10-second
to
weapon.
squabble with nobodies.
Rocket launcher. Ooh, is it fast enough to beat this? Yep, sure is.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
Okay, yeah, that's plus I'm healing for 180 on this thing now. I probably should be putting the poison on that, because why would I put 2 poison on something that scales up to like 200 after a little bit? Also, Silver Knee Brace, where you at? You're just chilling? That's on me. I got way too hyped about the build. Black Rose did nothing. You know what? Here, just stay on the board. I don't think I need the rose at all to win anything. Carol. Rose can probably stick around. Don't need Rose to be Treasure Turtle. This is just me hedging against I will forget. I should prioritize looking for a key or a ticket, so I need to get 20 gold saved up. Need to float that. This is the strongest I've felt on Mac in a while, and well,
My experiments.
oh, Glamorous, kind of sick, ain't it? When you slow haste the weapon. And you trigger rigged. Yeah, get out of here. I mean, I could go for Bonk. I have about the same chance of getting it. Bonk is probably better. Although this is obviously good.
I seek the ultimate power. I have no time for you.
Let's see if I have any.
My mind glows.
Use that.
I see everything.
Toxic weapons isn't even bad, right? Especially if, like, I do this. Is Basilisk Bane ever worth it at all? I don't have damage scaling, so I don't see it. But that's just 4 poison on everything, so I think, yeah, we don't think about that too much. Seems like maybe it's extreme overkill, and I'm using. Yeah, it's extreme. I'd have to get rid of here, here. Clamor? The Clamor is doing a lot.
I'll never resell this.
I'm not sure how Basilisk Fang gets in. Two of the agents. Yeah. Cool, but I've tried to force that before, and
Ready to pick up the pace?
I don't do well on Mac, so you can guess how that went. Great potion.
Why move at their speed
Yeah.
when you can move at mine? So long.
Okay. That's really good. Yeah, get out of here. Do I want to get a knee brace here? I think yes.
I will fight you.
But that turbo
only so
Quicksilver
that
is
I can
very
study
tempting.
You remind me of someone I fought last century.
My build just starts so fast, and once Plague Glaive goes off,
Share with me
that's a
your
tongue twister.
secrets.
Plague Glaive goes off. Plague Glaive goes off. I win. It's 30 multicast with lifesteal. I mean, I don't want to jinx myself, but like, how do I not get 10 wins?
Come on in.
I'll probably find out.
So, how about this weather?
Oh, you're leaving.
A Diamond Magnus. We just flex straight to slow build. No,
My endless life will require endless
that is how I
gold.
would throw.
Look, it's okay to have a crush on me. I love everyone.
This is not better, right? Surely Diamond Incense is
Might
better.
leave a scar, but nothing a tattoo won't cover.
Purely for Paralyzing Rush. I want his skill.
Welcome, dear guest.
I want it real bad. That would be insane.
You got me.
What I was trying to figure out was, does that proc on each slow? And I think it did. I think it all just went on Toxic Fang. Never really paid attention to that though.
My power burns hotter, melting away impurities.
That could be good if I got like a really imbalanced potion. Okay, so what's obviously like this doesn't need to be on the board. I'll run that just to see what happens. Give me a reject, I guess. I do obviously stack Idle Decay a lot slower. With
What
not
strange
having the Venomous
creatures
Dose,
prowl these
so
streets?
it's 50 gold. I'll take.
Motul is strong. Motul spreads far. Give Motul your poison.
Heavy. Makes me not want to put that out anymore.
I seek the ultimate secret, will you get me any closer?
I should warn you.
I have no damage scaling on the Fang, so still on it is like oh, here goes 30 hits.
Well, I'll admit,
Disgusting.
that was impressive.
I need to scale my poison faster, dude. That's the only thing that's holding us back. So, honestly, I made a mistake, I think, by getting rid of that. Because it was poisoning 2 at once in 4 seconds. Yeah, what was I doing? I didn't think that through.
Hurry up! Go, do, hurry!
No, that's bait. Don't do it. We want resto. Let's try.
Enough power. I will defeat death itself.
Didn't make it through a lot. It just seemed like the funniest thing to do.
Hi, I'm Quixel, Master Merchant or something. There's fun size, and then there's boring size. I'll take it, I guess. Okay, now sell me something. Something huge. Not very big though, is it?
Good luck to the PvE encounters. Smoke toxins, please. You know, that's pretty good, right? Think about it.
I offer you the Bazaar. Another step forward on my path.
Will you so freeze?
Go slowly. Consider each step. Science, magic, all is thought churning slowly.
Like, I think it's better because, yeah, it's gotta be. Okay, this is gonna be perma hasted.
You are a child to me, and I will punish you.
I do lose
should
the
know,
poison
I'm
application
a
from the
bit of a
Fang, but I
legend
think
on
Toxic
Bazaar.
Fang, making it to day 9, it had a good run. I could just get one shot here.
All cannon, no ball.
No way. It jumped, didn't it? How did you... Should have been Bloodhound, but it seemed like it. I mean, the Bloodhound was essentially the difference there. I guess it was. Don't think so.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
Okay. Okay, you know what? That's a new one for me. I haven't seen that bug. That's fun. Real fun.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving. That's good.
Wait, well, it goes into a copy. Does it copy it as quest completed? That's something I don't actually know. I think a dreidel converter is still better because I do have static acceleration. I can't believe I lost that last game. That was a heartbreaker. And I was waiting for Vanessa to try and get another Clamora. What the hell? Obviously that's bad for me, but sick.
The world whirls like the wind.
The first time it goes off, it has like 8 multicast.
The Bazaar is corrupt. Let the desert cleanse you.
I need to get toxic on Clamora and salts.
After all these centuries, there is still more to learn.
Feels a lot better to me. Poison. Alright, what needs this, by the way? Not you. You know what? Clamora needs it. So only one item needs an enchant left, and like, I could have made this toxic. I probably could have like thought about it for more 2 seconds, but I think this was actually not bad.
Exactly like you.
Because it's gonna let my the multicast at the start. It would be more than 8 now. Let's see. It's 9. It's technically more than 8. Let's go. Goodbye. Not a particularly strong dually, so maybe not a great test. I'm curious what we do against Dino Dually because he's going to destroy a key part of my build because all these items are good. I guess if you destroy Clamora off the start, doesn't really matter.
You can learn a lot from nature.
You gain regen a burn item. I don't have that. Nah, is it all bad? Okay. Oh, let's stop. It's gotta be rigged, right? This is 200 regen. No, it's 200 regen. Yeah, rigged would have been cool. It would have gotten my infinite haste going slightly faster. It's okay though, because I have 200 regen. I don't think there's any reason to go to that vendor. Extra crit damage is actually quite good. I guess the crit should get going.
To be a dervish is to be free. Join us.
Like, unless they lock my entire build down with a lot of freeze, or I get one shot, this build should be good.
With each new discovery, the formula of life is revealed.
You become 15, so 5 more poison to
Fire
everything.
softens before it strengthens.
Yep, sure enough. And more damage, so it's good. What I want his skill. It's kind of funny because this thing gets perma-hasted, but crit. Also now it's at 14 multicast. When this goes off, I win, and it goes off within like 6 or so seconds.
Friends protect. Weapons. Weapon will protect you. Weapon loves you.
A weapon loves me. That is, you know what? Get out of here. You get out of here too. Doctor Strangelove. How I learned to love the bomb. How I learned to love Plague Glaive.
If you knew my true purpose, you would stand aside.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
It's kind of all because of like a few skills right now. I mean, I don't know. It all came together. This was another high roll game though.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Good luck, dude. Too slow. With bonk, dude. Holy, I am a monster. Give me the rare events. Diamond items. Diamond Clamora. I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't even use it.
Go on. Back into your swamp of mediocrity.
My swamp of mediocrity.
Reward the peaceful, punish the
Sure, bro.
warful. You're not ready to accept the light. And that's okay.
Well, if you want to talk about high rolling, rigged with Clamora, this makes the win happen at like 5 seconds. I would have had fewer poison when it goes off, but you know, I'll take that. I think that's an acceptable trade-off.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
That's actually not even horrible, but obviously the build is, I think, complete. There might be an item that I'm not thinking of that could beat it. I'll go diamond.
Not ready for my training. There's always Pip.
All right, we poison skill anyway.
Power is wisdom. Something like that.
If there's a dually item, these 2 items. Diamond Nitrogen Hammer's cool. Bills? Skill vendor. That's what we're looking for.
Let's get those dents hammered out. Tightened, tempered, oiled, and tuned.
Let's go. You see it? Okay. He's kind of on the same trajectory as me, which means he's probably pretty strong.
I will leave you alive to learn the lesson. Why must we do this?
But if he has a similar archetype, I just don't see us losing. Well, he's gonna go for the one-shot spear, isn't he? Never mind. I do see us losing, potentially. Never mind. I'm unbeatable.
Only change
Tell your friends.
begins in the heat of the crucible.
This is like one of the coolest Mac builds I've ever had, and I love that it has clamor in it because it's like I didn't even betray Vanessa. Life conduit. Alright, it's Idol of Decay. This is really the first time I've used this item, and
The Bazaar has many
I will be
secrets.
forcing it every single time from
I
now
will
on.
uncover them all.
It's good. For something with 18 multicasts, that ends up being like an extra 200 damage, right? I'm gonna go for Arcane. I know that skill's good, but Flurry of Blows is funny with multicast, and Unwavering would be fine. It would all be fine.
You have started a war today.
This Adrenal Converter, actually, when I look at it, it's not doing all that much. I think if this was 2 more of these, I would be better.
The Bazaar's a crazy place, right?
It is interesting. Yeah, I would even get 40 more regen. Okay, here's the thing. If I don't need haste. Yeah, if I can find something like that, I'm gonna slap it on the board. I'm not gonna find it, but we are just gonna go regen. Okay, let's see what you got, Mac.
In 100 years when you are
I don't know of any Mac one-shot builds,
remain.
so
You remind me of someone I fought last century.
Poppyfield. Okay, yeah, Poppyfield could. City and Poppyfield at that. Oh, that's kind of gross. Yeah, he could.
I could teach
Yeah,
you
okay.
power, but you would squander it.
Kinda was a one-shot build.
Your potential is vast. Let me show you. You will get through this and be stronger for it.
My mind glows. I see everything.
You had a chance at Damascus steel. Feel the difference?
Speed.
I have lived 5 lives
Speed.
already. This is not my last.
Alright, small bender.
Of course the treasure's real. But don't touch it. Finally, someone with taste around here.
Make deals, not war. I'm so glad
Is
we could share this
this
experience.
better? Then you poison yourself. So every 6 seconds this would do. Hmm. What's interesting is now that we've gone this late, I don't think I need the 1 second haste would be better than the 40 regen. So now I'm like slightly because like what is the regen did nothing against that build. Like a
Another
day 14 build
specimen
is
for my collection.
2 nuts.
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh. You're a smart one for your size. Whoever said money can't buy class had neither.
is so cool. Vanessa.
You come under a flag of trade.
Clamora? Question mark. Checking for free skills. Just slap this down right here. I said it as a joke, and then my mind was like, but what if? Don't do it. Maybe do it. Don't do it. What am I doing? No, no.
I understand. My treasures do have some blood stains.
Okay, am I going to regret not having this? Let's see. I think so. Don't sell that. Wait, here's what I'm going to do. So, nope. What, 10,000 health, 240 regen. I essentially need to make it to 10 seconds. I'm playing a Vanessa. Would be a keg build. Does anything help me against keg? Does this help me against keg? Probably not. So, I lose to keg. This late in the game, Vanessa, I'm not sure what I beat. Maybe a single weapon build.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Obsidian Arbalest probably one-shots me too. Hear me. Yeah.
Make you predictable. You
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to win that. That's essentially a one-shot build. It could have been more one-shotty, like Yeti Crab Catfish didn't even do a lot, right? Good for him. That's a fun build. And frankly for me, 9-win Mac isn't bad. That'll keep us going. Damn. Really thought we were going the way, all the way. You know, that's all right. Diamond 2. And you know what? Let's update this live here. What does that put Mac at? I mean, I'll have it at the end, but 9 wins, 4.1 up to 4.7 on the average wins. So good for Mac, and we will see you next time. See you.